Hello everyone and welcome back to Mystic Serenity. Today we will be looking at what your person does not want to tell you or is not telling you. Okay, that could be a friend, family member, lover, whoever. What are they not telling you? Okay, so as ever, please tune in and pick whichever pile you are drawn to the most. Today we have pile number 1, number 2, and number 3. Once you are ready, you are more than welcome to skip to the links provided below. Hello, pal number 1. It's a pleasure to see you here as always. So take a deep breath, relax, and let's have a look what your person is not telling you, or what your person does not want to tell you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, love, source, God, spirits, and angels. What does pile number 1's person does not want to tell them? Let's have a look. I'm not sure if you can hear the birds singing in the background right now, but that's a sign that they actually are hiding a lot. They have a lot to say, but it's in a language that it's incomprehensible. Okay, so let's have a look. What does pile number 1's person does not want them to know or does not want to tell them? Thank you, thank you, thank you. What do... Six of Swords is the card that came out in between the cards. Then we have Page of Pentacles. Okay. Then, thank you. Yeah, that makes sense. 2 of Wands. Let's get a couple more out. Wow, the Tower. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And then last card, please. Thank you, thank you. What does pile number 1's person does not want them to say? Right, we have the Knight of Cups. A lot of messages are coming through, but let me make it clear to you. This person, I don't know who it is that you asked about, but this person is going through a lot at the moment. It's almost like they have a very big decision to make here. Okay, 2 of Wands suggests a decision, 2 options, 2 different paths of life that they are literally choosing right now. And this is bang on in the middle of your reading. What they don't want to tell you is that they have that option. They don't want you to know that there has been an offer made, okay, for them to move away, for them to change jobs, for them to perhaps even come back to somebody. Because we do have this Knight of Cups at the end. This won't be for everyone, okay, but we do have this Knight of Cups at the end, which signifies a romantic message, a romantic offer, okay. And obviously the Tower tells me that it's very unexpected. The foundations are rocking whatever they have built for themselves or whatever they have built with you. It's starting to slowly collapse, and only because of this decision that they have to make. They don't want you to know this for some reason. Because, I mean, the Page of Pentacles signifies a job offer. So there are a lot of offers coming in. It could be that they have been offered both, a romantic offer, a job offer. But as this came out first, for majority of it, it will be the case of they have been offered a better contract, better position, further away from where you are now. And this may cause conflict between yourselves. Okay, they do want to move forwards, but they want to do it peacefully. This is what the Six of Swords signifies. Okay, they don't want conflict. They want to resolve this. They want to find a sensible solution to this, but they don't have the words to explain all of that to you or to anybody else in this case, actually. They don't know what to do, mainly because they are an ambitious person, okay, and they do want to progress. They do want to, you know, reach for the stars and, you know, go forward as anybody would, you know. But they know that if they do make that decision, something is going to collapse one way or another. Whether that is the relationship between you, whether that is the friendship between you, or whether it's the fact that they are going to self-sabotage. It's a very, very difficult decision. And they don't want to tell you that because they want to decide themselves. They don't want input from anybody else. They are keeping their cards close to their chest. Okay. For some of you, as I've said, there has been a romantic offer, and I do believe it's from an ex. This is what I am hearing. For very, very, very few of you, it may be kind of a date offer from somebody at a workplace, you know, that's far away. So like, oh, once you start working here, we can go for a drink, something like that. And they're kind of juggling their options and whatnot. I feel like for those of you who are watching, you're not 100% committed, or you have been stuck in terms of your relationship with this person. Things have been the same for a very, very, very long time, and you're kind of thinking, well, what's going on in this case? Will this person go ahead and move on? It's very 50-50, and this is why we have the Two of Wands. But this is what the cards are for, so we can have a look. Are they going to move forwards? Is pile number one's person going to move forwards? What decision are they going to make? Ooh, we've got the Devil. They want to follow their passions, but I feel that that passion is love for you. We've got the Emperor next. What decision are they going to make? Then we have Six of Wands here. Okay. What decision are they going to make? They are going to go for something that they feel passionate about, that they feel strongly about, and that makes them feel accomplished, because this is what the Six of Wands is. This is public achievement, this is reward, this is victory. Foundations. The Emperor, somebody who is wise, who has authority, who knows what they're doing, who knows what they want and what they are after. The Devil, it's all about freedom. It's all about freedom. It's that inner passion, okay, that nobody talks about. It's kind of like the dark side, if you like. I am hearing that the love is stronger than whatever option offer they have been presented with. So you can rest assured with that. However, we do have the Devil card, and we do have somebody who is ambitious, who does want to progress, who does like that public reward. So it may be a case of not telling you anything until they have explored all of their options. Okay. I feel like they are really, really playing with fire here. It may be a possibility that you may end up going with them once they do open up. Will they open up about this? Eventually they will have to. They won't for a while, and we're talking few days, weeks. Okay. They don't want the hell to break loose, because it won't be just you panicking, it will be other people around them who are involved with them one way or another. What offer has been made to them will also be clarified, whether this is solely work or somebody's trying to get back with them or whatnot. It is very frustrating, and I do understand that, because obviously you want to know where you stand with this person, who else is involved, who else is in contact with them. But they are a very private person. They are loyal though. They will not break the boundaries, okay? They will not be unfaithful. They won't break any of their promises, but they do have this decision to make. And as I've said, it may be the case of them opening up to you basically in tears, asking whether you'd be able to jump on board with them or not in order to move forwards. But they know that you have already kind of settled down where you are now. You're comfortable, you're happy with the people that you are around with, and so on. So it's going to be a very, very difficult decision, not just for them, but for you as well. But they're not telling you that, okay? They don't want that tower. They don't want that explosion just yet, okay? Let's have a look at the eternal love messages. Let's see what else they're not telling you. Oh, wow, that was quick. I've been searching all my life. You are the one for me. Yeah. And this is why whatever has been offered to them is extremely difficult, because they know that whatever relationship, friendship they have with you is too precious to be left. Okay. And that's why I've heard quite strongly they will ask you whether you're able to go with them, because I do have a feeling they will go ahead one way or another, whether it's now or afterwards. At some point, one way or another, they will want to progress. This Knight of Cups could also represent the fact that the offer that has been made to them has been something that they have been passionate and longing for a very long time. Doesn't necessarily have to signify a relationship or something like that. But for some of you, yes, it may be the case of an ex has come back, or there is that sort of spark on the outside. So just be wary of that. Do not question them. Do not bombard them. Do not attack them. This is not what this is about. We are simply focusing on what they are not telling you, what they are thinking and analyzing. And this could be, as I said, family, friend, lover. They will tell you eventually. There is nothing that you can do about it apart from discussing with them when they do eventually open up. Do they love you though? Absolutely. Doesn't matter who you are. You are someone extremely precious in their life. But there is that interest on the outside. There is that itch to go forward, to see what's out there. Okay. So this is something that will come out. I am hearing August throughout winter. It will be different timings for different people. Okay. But as I've said, this is not something that they are willing to talk about at the moment. And they will act aloof, they will act distant. They will not want to entertain any of your questions, even if you don't ask them directly and you ask them, you know, in sort of a different way. They will understand what you're trying to get out of them, and they won't. The more you ask, the more distant they will become. let them deal with it, let them make that decision, let them then explain what's going on to you. And whatever the outcome is, okay, it is going to be a very, very positive one for you and even for them, okay? So let's not worry about that. Let's focus on the fact that this is what's going on in their heads. There's absolutely nothing else. It is not you, it's literally them. And there is a deadline for this, which is why they probably seem a little bit tense these days. But that's all that's going on. Okay. Right, pile number 1, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining, and I shall see you next time. Hello, pile number 2. Thank you so much for joining. So let's have a look what your person is not telling you. What is it that they are hiding from you? What is it that they are struggling to communicate with you? And as I said, this could be a friend, family member, lover, whoever it is that you're asking about. Okay, so let's have a look. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get spirits and angels. What does pile number 2's person does not want to tell them, is not communicating with them? What is it that they have not said to them? Okay, we have 10 of Wands, first card. Then we have, oh, thank you, the Tower, interesting. Then we have 2 of Pentacles. Then we have the Judgment. Wow, okay. Then we have the Hierophant. Right. Okay. So, pile number 2, your person is overworked. Physically, emotionally, they are drained. Something is burdening them. Okay, something has happened recently, whether it's in the past or present, that has caused them to literally go into a panic state. Okay, that is this Tower here. There was some sort of an explosion emotionally. There has been some verbal arguments between not necessarily yourselves, but them and another person around them in their life. Okay, and they have, this other person has been basically a pain in the bum to your person for many, many days, months, maybe even years. Okay, and they are not able to go on anymore. They are looking for an escape. Okay, they want to free themselves from the past. They want to let go of these negative energies that are surrounding them. It's just too toxic right now. Okay, they are looking for the key to get out. They're looking for another doorway. They're looking for, yeah, as I said, they are looking for freedom. They need to liberate themselves from this. Okay, they feel very, very responsible for this person and for their actions. It is very difficult because I feel like, in fact, this may be their family member that has been treating them like this. Okay, and they feel so tied up in their ways that they are not able to free themselves. You see, this butterfly is not flying, it's literally tied up with responsibilities with another person. And this forever sign signifies that it is a family member, or it could be an ex-husband or wife. Okay, and what they're looking for is this freedom. Now, they don't want to bother you with that. Okay, they don't want to bother you with that. So that's the first thing they're not telling you. They're not telling you the fact that there has been a disagreement. You may not even know that there is conflict between them and their family member or an ex-partner. That's another thing they may not be telling you. Another thing that they are not telling you is they are looking for a way out, but they don't know where to look. They don't know who to talk to. They may actually be reaching into spirituality. They may be starting going to the church or the mosque or a temple, some sort of religious place or spiritual place where they are able to think and look for, you know, that inner guidance to help them get through this, because they feel like nobody will understand them. This is too dark what has been happening here, and it's really not healthy for anybody. That's another thing that they are not telling you. They don't know how to open up to you. That's another thing. Okay, they don't want you to carry their burdens. They want you to be free. They want you to be happy. They don't want to rock your foundations, because theirs has been rocked to the core. Things have exploded and now they have to rebuild themselves, but they have to do it elsewhere. Where they are right now, they can't stay. This may mean that they need to move to another location. It may mean they might even have to immigrate. Okay. Will there be a secret escape? Perhaps. There may be a secret escape. Okay, but they will tell you one way or another. It may not be directly, because people have got their eyes and ears everywhere. Okay, I don't feel like they will leave you behind. That's not what this is. It's basically for them to find a safe haven and then, you know, let you come back into their life whenever they feel strong enough to let another person in wherever they will be going. It may be that you may be escaping together. It may be that you're also associated with this one way or another, or you're starting to. And the other thing they may not be telling you is that you have been mentioned by this other person in their circle, and they are a little bit wary of what they're going to do. This is a very unique reading. Okay, this is, I do feel like it's associated with family. I don't necessarily feel like it's workplace. It's basically a burden that has been carried through, and they are not telling you about that. There isn't any cheating, there isn't any lying if you're asking about a lover or a friend or so on. It's simply that they have been rocked to their core, and they're looking for a way out now. They cannot rebuild themselves until they find a way out. That freedom, it may even be a mental freedom, not necessarily moving to a location, but just distancing themselves away from those energies, perhaps cutting people off and so on. They know that you have their back. They know that you are there for them no matter what. But this is something that they have to do themselves, because if they bring you along, it'll just cause more chaos. So that's another thing they're not telling you. Will they be telling you this? Yes, once they make a decision. Okay. Once they make a decision as to what they want to do and how they want to go about it. It may be that they're literally going to tell you few days or a week or two before what they are going, where they are moving, why they're distancing themselves emotionally or physically, and so on, and then taking it from there. And they will give you that direction of where they're going and what they're going to do about it and so on. So these are the things that they are not telling you right now. This is what's going on. But let's see another couple of messages regarding what they are not telling you, what they're not communicating with you. Thank you. Wow, okay. I've been searching all my life. You are the one for me. So again, funny enough, that came up in the first reading. I'll get a couple more in this case. They just fell out. They know that you have their back, and they're not moving away from you. They're not looking for anybody else. They simply need space from this other person involved. See, It was rough like hailing seas, chained against this rock, thunder cracks against my skin, testing me to find my inner strength. They're going through a lot right now, guys. They need that inner strength in order to move on. They know that you are good to them, you are precious to them, and they are not thinking about, you know, leaving you or anything like that, whether this is a friend, family member, or lover. But it's rough right now, and they need to find that inner strength in order to liberate themselves from whatever the hell is happening here. Okay, this is not something that they're going to tell you until almost the very end. Okay, and they have to go through it themselves. Be there for them, spread positive vibes, energies, be calm, spend nice time together. Perhaps ask them to spend time together more outside, so they are not how can I say, too tied down by other people. You can help them that way. All right, you can try and talk to them, but if they do not talk about it, don't worry. Okay, it's something that they have to go through themselves. They know that you are here just in case, and that's more than enough support for them to find that inner strength and find that liberation, a new direction, a new pathway, a new door. Okay. Oh, that was a heavy one. Okay. Right, pal number 2, thank you so much for being here. I hope this has confirmed for you what is going on. And hopefully I shall see you next time. Hello, pal number 3. Thank you so much for joining. So let's have a look at what your person isn't telling you. What are they not communicating with you? What is it that they are hiding, I suppose? Okay, so let's dive deep into that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love, source, God, spirits, and angels. Right. Please allow me to see what pile number 3's person is not telling them. What are they not telling them? Thank you. 9 of Cups. Okay. 10 of Wands. Right. Then we have 6 of Swords. Strength. Eight of Cups. Okie dokie. Right, pile number 3. A lot of things are happening here. First of all, their emotions and their feelings for you are incredibly, incredibly strong. But I feel like there is a toxic person in the surroundings. Okay, this may be from your past or from their past. And it's kind of getting in between you guys. This is applicable to a family member, as I said, a friend or a lover. I do feel like it's more of a lover situation though. And they want to walk away from that burden. So what they are not telling you is this other person, okay, they're not involving you in this kind of loop. But they are trying to kind of burden whatever you guys have. And your person absolutely wants to walk away from that. Because the 6 of Swords and 8 of Cups, guys, means moving forwards. It's walking away. Okay, but in a calm way. 8 of Cups also signifies power. And then we've got the Strength card in between. Okay. they are really, really trying hard to walk away from this situation, from this person, whoever it is that's involved. Okay, in attempting to jeopardize whatever you guys have. It's not healthy. It really, really is not healthy. So what they are not telling you is they feel so at home with you. Okay, they feel so cozy and comfortable and just happy, you know, just spending time with you. It doesn't have to be anything crazy per se, you know. Just the fact that you guys have this connection makes them incredibly happy. And then comes in this burden. That's the 10 of wands here. Okay, that 10 of wands is this other third person, what I'm hearing. Okay, 6 of swords. They also, I'm hearing, they're struggling to walk away. No matter how hard they try, because they do have the strength to walk away. And it's almost like they're constantly doing that. And they are defending you. They are defending you from that person. I can't see whether it's from their side or from your side, because that's something else that they're not telling you. It's either from your side or from their side. Somebody subtly trying to snake through this knot that you guys have created. And no matter how hard this person tries to defend you, to walk away and to be, how can I say, more mature about it and professional. Oh, why did I hear professional? Oh, this could be a work situation as well. No matter how professional they try to be about it, this person just does not stop. They're not getting the message. Okay. There may be a verbal disagreement, a verbal fight coming up between your person and this other third person. I feel like you're just standing kind of on the side because they don't want to get you involved, even though you are literally the reason, unfortunately, for these things that are happening. They don't want to destroy this warm, positive aura that is around you right now. Because what you have between each other is healthy, is happy, is good. They can handle it, okay? They absolutely have got the strength and the power to do so. It's just the fact that this person is not getting the message as such yet, but they will, okay? They will eventually back off. It is just going to be a battle or two, okay? You might witness some of it, you might not. Majority of the times you will not even know that it's happening. This person is not going to tell you that this is happening, as I say. 1, they don't want to get involved. 2, they don't want to bring your energy down. And 3, it's so immature that it's not even worth talking about. That's literally what it seems like. It's so immature, it's not worth even talking about. Okay, and it may be a family member as well, mind you guys. Okay, a family member or a lover. This is the kind of people that are strongly coming up in this reading. Okay, it will dissolve, as I like to say. It will go away. It's just, this is just something that's happening now, but they're not going to talk to you about it for your best interest. Okay, let's see what other messages they have for you that they don't want to communicate as such. Thank you. Ooh. Okay, that popped out quite nicely. Let's have a look here. Okay, excuse me just a moment. We are alone together. Everything I ever wanted is here in my arms beating. See? We are alone together. Everything I ever wanted is here in my arms beating. They don't want to destroy that. Yeah? That's why they won't tell you. We are alone together. they want you to believe that there's literally nobody else involved, that it's just you guys against the world. Everything is perfect, everything is fine. You are the person that they want, and that's it. And they're going to fight for it, they're going to defend you, they're going to make sure that this is put to order. But you guys being alone together is all that matters the most. And what you have alone together is healthy, is happy, is loving, is caring, and that's all that matters. So that's something they're not telling you as well. Okay, they're not very good with words, but when it comes to defending, oh la la, better not get on their bad side. Okay, pile number 3, thank you so much for joining. That's all I have for you right now, and I hope to see you next time.